Capricorn. Lilac here. Thanks for coming to the Lilac Room. We're about to do your October 2021 tarot card reading for the month of October. It's going to be about relationships, okay? So when you find this reading, it's going to say relationship reading because for whatever reason, that's what October is going to be about for everybody, all right? So for Capricorns, we're going to find out what that means for you. I've changed my format a little, so if you watch me often, you will see that I'm not doing a Celtic cross today. I know you can't see my cards, but just trust me on this one. I'm doing a different format. We're going to use 2 different oracle card decks and my tarot cards, and I've pulled some charms for you. Okay, so the charms are actually keys. They're bronzed keys, and they have different decor on them. So really, this is a very intuitive reading. So I'm just going to get a intuitive idea of what those keys mean. All right, so let's get started. Capricorn, for the month of October. Hope you guys are doing great at this time as you're listening to me. Oof. Okay. Wow. Powerful stuff, Capricorn. We're going to talk about it. Don't worry. Do not worry. I feel a lot of powerful energy around you guys. Whoever you're involved with or whatever's going on in the Capricorn's lives, it's got a lot to it. We'll say that. All right. Let's see what the tarot cards have to say. All right. Okay. Let me get a couple more oracle cards because I was so ready to read this, but I want to pull all my cards first, okay? Okay, so if you have come here because sign of Capricorn is significant to you or you are a Capricorn, the cards that I pulled that represent you, those of you who've shown up today to hear about this message, the most significant card that I pulled for you is this card of change. So you are represented by this energy of change in the month of October. Your tarot card that I pulled was the moon. All right, so that talks about energies that are kind of mysterious, sort of undefined, unclear even. So there's some things going on around you, Capricorn, that are reflective of lots of change and also the moon energy. And this was the charm that I got for you. Okay. You know, there's a lot of water in this card, and then there's a nautical design on the key. So I'm going to speculate that some of you Capricorns live near the water, like the ocean, like a big, large body of water, or you spend a lot of time near a large body of water. Okay, I'm feeling a lot of water energy around you. Now, your person is represented by this charm and the number 11, sudden wealth. Interesting, 11. I feel a very strong destiny connection between you and this person, and I'll tell you why. I also pulled the star. All right, but not for the person. Okay, I just pulled the Star as well. So those are 2 cards of destiny that tell me that there's some reason that you guys are connected in this lifetime. All right. Now, the other card I pulled for them specifically is the Ace of Cups. There's a lot of love here. This person is deeply, deeply passionate about you. They really want to express their feelings. And I feel that they are very torn between, oops, having trouble picking up the card, between the wealth and the emotions. What does that mean to you? You know, because I know it says sudden wealth, but I don't know if that means that they really came into the... Now, does it mean it's sudden, like it's happening now, or sudden as in what they've experienced in their lifetime has been just to be wealthy, just suddenly wealthy for no reason? Like, it wasn't like they had to work for it. Because I feel like they're coming towards you with this big love offer. So let's talk about your past relationship with them. Like, where did this relationship initiate from? And this is where your reading takes a strange turn, okay? I got this card of House. And this card, the energy around this card feels extremely mysterious to me. Much as this moon energy felt. And the moon energy was in your house. It was in your, I said house. It was encompassed by you. And then when I said, well, what's the story between these 2 people? And I got house. So there's something about a house in the connection between the 2 of you. And I got this key. Okay, kind of looks, if we're talking about a past life connection, it could be, you know, just a different culture, a very different culture. Okay. But regarding your relationship and your connection with this person, the card of destiny, the Star, shows up to tell me that you were meant to have, to come together in this lifetime for some reason. Okay, there's some reason. But the thing is that, like, where's it going in the future? Because you've already come together with this person. You already know this person. They brought forward a big cup of love to you. They're very fond of you, infatuated with you. You know, they're in love with you. So where's it going in the future? I got this key. Okay. I want to show you guys it in different ways. There you go. I got this key for your future. I pulled the card of Coffin. I don't like that. I know. It's a heavy feeling. The tarot card I got was Tower. Okay. So if I have to be completely honest with you, I feel like this relationship came on big with a lot of emotion, but where it's headed in the future is a breakdown of what it was created by. So I guess what I'm saying is, if this relationship started because you were going through change and they had this wealth, you know, and you guys came together because it was your destiny to come together. You know, it was your destiny, the Star card. But where it's heading is it's heading to this Tower moment. And in the Oracle cards, I'm going to guess that this Coffin is similar to the Tower. I know it's terrible to have, you know, because this can also predict somebody's passing. Probably not one of you, because, you know, I'm not really getting that feeling per se, but it could be that there is some sort of upset where somebody is lost. That's just for a few of you that it might happen, or someone that you know. So this relationship is heading for a in a sense, a breakdown. That doesn't mean that it's all bad. It just means that the way that it's structured right now cannot stay that way. It's not sustainable as it is. Okay, because this person is just all emotion. Nobody can sustain this kind of emotion long term. You know, and they got water, and this is your water. You're like, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm going through a lot of changes. So let's see what the oracle cards have to say about this connection and about your future. I'm getting face your fears. Yeah. The Capricorns who are tuning into this reading, some of you are depressed and you can't clear your head and you can't seem to think, release the power of fear. Something has you stuck in your tracks. So there had to be something that happened, some event that has caused you to have to stop short and reassess. Go with the flow, let things happen. I feel that there's something connected to food for you. Something even dietary. So this could be like a health issue that is rising up. I feel it could be an ulcer in your stomach or something brought on by stress or just not generally not taking care of yourself. It's temporary. It's not anything major. Archangel Gabriel, messenger of creativity and hope. I feel with this card, Capricorn, a lot of people are going to start coming around and asking you what's going on. These are people coming out to ask you how you're doing and how they can help and what they can do for you. And then you got leadership. This is such a beautiful card. Set your goals. You know, it reminds me of the Strength card in Tarot. It's so very similar. And the colors too. Like this is just positive and bright. And for some of you Capricorns, you're going to decide to be in charge. But for others of you, it could mean that somebody else is going to come along and basically illuminate the path for you and say, this is a good way for you to go. All right, so either you're going to help yourself or someone's coming to help you. Because we already know you're struggling. You're going through this period of change and upheaval in the month of October. And where this relationship is taking you is to yet another change. So it's like the picture I want to paint for you is if you're in a love relationship right now, especially if it's something that hasn't been around for a while and it's on the newer side, the way what you founded the relationship on was it was a lot of emotion and a lot of feelings, and it has a past life connection, so you're supposed to come together with this person, but where it's bringing you is to another change that you're going to, so it's like you had to get over one hump and now you've got to get over another. So I hate to be the bearer of bad news in telling you that you still have some work to do and you've still got a little bit of a ways to go before you've completed what the universe is trying to do for you. I can't help but to keep coming back to this particular card for you. Face your fears. Release the power of fear. So I think Capricorns just don't know which way to go. Not surprising. This is a lot of energy and the emotions are quite strong. So once you've released these emotions, you'll be able to look at the situation with more clear-mindedness and hopefully make decisions that will help you get through these tower moments that are heading your way. I just want to get one more oracle card for you guys because I don't want to end on something that's not particularly energizing. Memories. Cherish memories of loved ones. Okay, yeah. So for some of you Capricorns, there may be a passing, with you in the lives of you or the person you're involved with, okay? And it feels peaceful, so this could be a situation where someone was expected to pass because they've been ill, or someone elderly, someone who was meaningful. But this is supposed to be a situation that's supposed to be, basically. And, you know, let it happen, and let it change you, and let it bring you to your tower, because it's kind of like, I don't know why, but Spirit's telling me to use this analogy to help you understand this spiritual concept, in case you're struggling to understand it. It's like when you have a cavity in your mouth and you know you have to go to the dentist, but you don't want to do it. Because nobody wants to do it. Nobody wants to take time out of work, go sit in the dentist chair, get a needle to numb you, and then deal with all the, you know, surgical procedure that's going to happen. And then your mouth is numb for a few hours. And even after that, it doesn't always feel that great. So it's a tough situation to be in. And it's like that, okay? You can overcome the fear and the anxiety and the difficulty of getting your cavity filled. You do it all the time. This is just like that in your emotional life, okay? Not so much your spiritual life, but this is for you, Capricorn. This is really about your emotional life, getting your emotions under control, stopping. Don't let those emotions lead you wherever, because, you know, they'll hold you back at this point. You got to let the tower come. You've got to let the chips fall where they may. And then there can be a period of rebuilding. So I'll be very curious to see, Capricorns, what your readings are looking like at the end of this year, because things like this usually take time. So although this is going to happen in October, for some of you it might drag out for a month or so. But we'll take a closer look in November and find out. And in the meantime, I'm very glad you came to hear my reading. And if you want a private reading about your life in particular, I hope that you will reach out to me on Facebook Messenger and ask how we can book a private reading. I hope I hear from you. Namaste.